And welcome back. This is Eric Tolman, meteorologist here in the Weather Center. We just had a very active day today. We just want to let you know we're still continuing our severe weather coverage, just like I had just mentioned to you. But a severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for Wayne County and southeastern Michigan until 2:45. At 1:44, a severe thunderstorm was located near Dearborn or Livonia, moving about 45 miles per hour. Hazard is going to be 60 per hour. Wind gusts, source radar indicated. Impact is going to be expect damage to roofs, sidings, and trees. The severe thunderstorms will be near Detroit around 1:55 a.m. Downtown Detroit at 2 o'clock a.m. Grosse Pointe around 2:05 a.m. So once again, those severe thunderstorms, like we just told you, those severe thunderstorms will be near Detroit around 1:55 a.m. this morning, downtown Detroit at 2 o'clock this morning, and Grosse Pointe around 2:05 this morning. So there's other areas that will be affected by these severe thunderstorms. There's other locations. And then after that, we're going to move onward and upward here. And we have another update that just came in. We'll get to that in just one moment. So the other locations that will be impacted with the severe thunderstorm include Woodhaven, Riverview, Harper Woods, Grosse Pointe Park, Wayne Willow, northeast Detroit, Grosse Pointe Woods, Allen Park, and Lincoln Park. Those are going to be the areas, and I'll tell you those areas again that will be affected by this, by these severe thunderstorms. Woodhaven, Riverview, Harper Woods, Grosse Pointe Park, Wayne, Willow, Northwest Detroit, Grosse Pointe Woods, Allen Park, and Lincoln Park. So if you are out in those surrounding areas, you do need to be aware that you are going to be under a severe thunderstorm warning. So that does mean that you need to take that very, very seriously and make sure that you get to your sheltered areas at this time. So there's just been a lot of concern, and let's see what else we've got. I didn't even get the chance to look at this. Okay, we just got this from the National Weather Service. I guess we're going to be on for a couple more minutes here, and then we'll get to round 3 in just a little bit. So there's going to be times that we're going to be on and off the air. Not that we're ignoring you, it's just that we're trying to focus and figure out exactly what's going on here, because there's just a lot going on, and the only areas that are not under any severe thunderstorm warnings or tornado warnings, those are questions that I have been asked on Twitter. People have been sending me tweets asking me about those two affected areas, Macomb and Oakland County. No warnings for you. We'll get to that information in just a couple of minutes. We just want to let you know, if you're in Sanilac, Lapeer, St. Clair County, you have a line of strong thunderstorms that will affect St. Clair, Lapeer, and southern Sanilac counties. At 1:08 a.m., a line of strong thunderstorms was along a line extending near Marquette to 14 miles east of Lakeport and moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour are possible with those storms. So we just wanted to let you know what's going on with that. Those storms will be near Perk around 1:25 this morning. Sandusky around 1:35 a.m. Carsonville and Applegate around 1:45 this morning. So we will continue to keep you posted on all of the severe weather action. But like I had told you, we're going to go back to the computer models right now. And I really want to kind of talk about this very dangerous situation down in Washtenaw County, and that's what we're working on. That's the reason why we're getting all this information right now. This is nothing to mess around with, because when you start to get the green and you start to get the red, that indicates that there's rotation within the storm. Now, if we were dealing with this situation in Macomb County, now we'll get to Macomb County in a minute, because I think we did get some kind of a update several hours ago, and we'll tell you exactly how that started. But it was not really an immediate threat, so I'll let you know about that update in just a moment. Now in Washtenaw County, you can see that they are under a tornado warning, but I'm going to tell you, this is a very intense storm, a very dangerous situation has actually shaped up here, and it's very intense. And you can see how it's intensifying. So the areas that are really going to be pounded with this are basically going to be like Plymouth, Canton, Garden City, Wayne, Taylor area, maybe even Burville area as well. So that's going to be the area of concern. So like I said, we've been dealing with a lot of action, and we're not quite done with it as of right now. So we're going to kind of watch what's going on, and then we're going to go ahead and show you where these thunderstorms are at, as a matter of fact, because we're trying to keep everyone up to date, and then we'll have another report coming up in just a couple of minutes. It does look like we are starting to get to the end of this. It looks like it's moving from west to east, so I don't know, it's moving in different directions. So maybe Macomb and Oakland County will not get hit by this. I can't really say that for sure. Anything is possible, so we're going to wait and see how this all breaks out, because this is all in all different areas. So all of the attention right now basically is all down in this area over in Washtenaw County, over in you know, Chelsea, Manchester, Ann Arbor, and all these other areas in between, and maybe a little section of Oakland County may be affected with these thunderstorms. We're going to watch Oakland and Macomb counties now, because now I have some type of concern that we might have the potential that we're going to have to watch that, because we had told you earlier in the show that Mount Clemens, Clinton Township, and those areas in between were going to be affected by these storms. So let's put this into motion really quick to find out where they're headed, and we'll keep you posted. So let's see where they're headed right now. You can see that they were all scattered across the metro area, and now what's happening is they're actually in this direction now. We're really going to watch this very, very closely. We're going to watch this line build, and it does look, if these thunderstorms continue to pack a punch here, it may even affect Oakland and Macomb counties again, because Macomb County has been hit very hard with strong storms throughout the evening, and so far things have calmed down for right now, but I shouldn't really say that that's the last of it, because we still have an hour left to go, because the tornado watch goes into effect until 3 o'clock, so that means we still have an hour to go. So until we are cleared from all these storms, the potential for the risk for tornadoes are still not out of the question. And with that situation, we're going to go back to the velocity image right now and show you exactly what's going on right now, and show you, we're going to stop it and show you really quick what's going on here, because this is nothing to joke around with, and it's nothing to be fooling around with. Now, we're watching all areas in the metropolitan Detroit area, because like I said, anything can happen. So we're watching Macomb and Oakland County, because I have some type of concern that we might have some issues to deal with there. A lot of you guys said, well, maybe we're not going to get hit by these storms. Well, that's actually a question mark, but we are watching the storms very closely, because sometimes the storms can change direction, and then we end up having problems. And right now, Washtenaw County is having that problem right now with that tornado at the moment right now, and they're under tornado warning in Wayne County. You're under a severe thunderstorm warning. So if you're under a tornado and a severe thunderstorm warning, so Washtenaw County, you're dealing with a very dangerous storm right now. And Wayne County, you're dealing with a severe thunderstorm warning. So those areas should be taking cover and taking shelter ASAP. But like I said, all the other surrounding areas north of Detroit have not really been affected by any of this main action, but I can't really say that for sure because we got a little bit of a report that out in the Armada area when the storm clouds began to move in, we wanted to just give you this update that out in Armada we got a little bit of a report. It was a phone call that I received that when the storms had moved in, that a viewer had also told us that he's seen a cloud starting to form, like it was going to touch the ground, but luckily it didn't, and was very concerned about it and took cover. So out in northern Macomb County in Armada, it was very possible that when those storms started to roll on through, he said it was very hot, muggy, and very humid outside, and it started to rain, and he was watching those storm clouds build, and he said that it looked like there was some rotation within those clouds, so that was actually a concern. But for the Armada area, you guys are very, very close to not having a tornado. That was a really, really close call for today, so we will kind of update you guys on that as well in the other half of our show, which is going to continue. So for those that were in Armada, I know it must have been kind of scary for quite some time because I know a lot of you guys are probably prepared for that action. So now all the action is in Wayne County and Washtenaw County at the current time.